Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
Taking advice from one's wife. A Torah perspective. Should a man listen to his wife's suggestions and consult her about personal affairs, or not? It is not uncommon for some husbands to feel a sense of masculine pride, which prevents them from being naturally open to taking advice from their wives and discussing personal matters with them. This especially applies if it's personal matters that do not involve the marriage or the family and household. Psychologists explain that this is often due to insecurity and fear of loss of power in the relationship. It can jeopardize their leadership position in the family, or simply due to masculine pride. Whatever the case, we will focus here on what is the Torah's perspective on this matter. Does it give us advice and an opinion of how one is to follow? So this matter is discussed in the Talmud in Maseches Bava Metzia, page 59a, in which it brings two contradictory Talmudic statements regarding this issue. It first brings a statement that whoever follows his wife's advice goes to Gehenna, a quite strange and offensive dictum for the Talmud, and then brings a counter statement to the opposite extreme, which states that even if your wife is shorter than you, metaphorically referring to, is not on your scholastic level, you should nevertheless bend down and talk to her and take her advice. In order to solve the contradiction, the Talmud offers two explanations. The first being that regarding matters that relate to the home, that's when you should always listen to your wife, always take advice from her, or consult with her at the very least. While regarding to other matters, he is not. The Gemara then offers a second and final alternative, which is that regarding matters that relate to the material world, always take advice from your wife, consult with her, even if she's not on the scholastic level of understanding as you are in the issue. While regarding spiritual matters, matters of heaven, that's when we apply the first statement. Now, what is the reason that the sages instruct one to advise with his wife, consult with his wife, if she doesn't have education in this issue? So this is seemingly based on the Gemara in Maseches Nida, which states, Bina Yesera Nisna Leisha. God created woman with extra understanding and an ability to give deeper insight, and therefore a man should and is directed to take advantage of this womanly feature and consult with her in his decision-making regarding material matters and personal matters that do not relate to matters of heaven. The Rebbe once stated this is not just a matter of good advice that you can decide to do or not to do, but has the effect of a ruling of Shulchan Aruch, and in a sense expected to be followed. Now, regarding the previous statement that regarding spiritual matters one should not consult his wife, this is kind of strange, as we find in contradiction to that a Medrash in Bereishis Rabbah recorded in Sefer Chassidim 135 of the good influence that a wife can have on her husband spiritually to make a Rasha become a tzaddik. And how likewise we find in the Gemara in Maseches Bracha 17a that women receive merit of Torah learning through escorting and assisting their husbands in their learning Torah. And that Rebbe Elazar ben Azariah, when he was appointed to become the leader of the Sanhedrin, he consulted with his wife. And we likewise find many stories of Gedolei Yisrael and Tzaddikim who consulted with their wives even regarding spiritual matters. Hence, one must conclude, as is implied from the Sefer Chassidim, that the above advice of not consulting with one's wife regarding spiritual matters is only in regards to matters that a woman does not have as strong education in or disposition in due to the natural differences of religious observance that we find between men and women. Men are obligated in all the mitzvahs, women are exempt from many mitzvahs and don't fulfill them. And to take advice with them and consult with them regarding those mitzvahs, say Chazal, may not be the smartest thing. However, certainly, if it's the husband who's being lenient in something spiritually, and it's the wife who wants to be machazik him and strengthen him spiritually, then certainly here too we apply, even regarding spiritual matters, that he is to take advice and consult with his wife. And it's only regarding matters that a woman is lax in that we discourage the consultation. So to summarize, the sages instruct that regarding material matters and certain regards matters that relate to the household, a husband is to seek advice from his wife even if she is of a lower status scholastically on the issue. However, regarding spiritual matters, while he is to seek her advice in matters that she equally understands their importance and is likewise God-fearing in the fulfillment, he is not to seek her advice in matters that she does not have understanding in or is lax in its performance.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.